Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are taking a tour through the pretty massive universe of a really powerful open source AI agent called OpenClaw. So let's just get right into it, because if you've ever dreamed of having your very own custom-built AI assistant, this is where things get really interesting.
But let's just start with a big question. What if your AI assistant wasn't just another service you subscribe to in the cloud? What if you had complete control over it, its brain, who it talks to, and maybe most importantly, all of its data? That right there is the whole idea behind OpenClaw.
So what is it, really? Well, think of OpenClaw like your own personal gateway. It's a bridge that you and only you control. It runs on your hardware, your computer, your server, and it connects the chat apps you're already using every single day directly to these super powerful AI models, all while keeping your conversations completely private. And the flexibility here is just incredible. I mean, it's free, it runs pretty much anywhere, and it connects to everything from WhatsApp to Slack. It also integrates with services you probably use every day. But the real magic, the crucial part, is its extensibility. You get access to over 700 community-built skills, and it supports basically any AI model you can think of. You can truly make this thing your own.
But, all that flexibility, it comes with a bit of a challenge. The sheer number of platforms, skills, and integrations means that this ecosystem is, well, it's huge. It's an entire universe of possibilities, and that can be a little overwhelming at first.
Which, of course, leads to the big question for anyone new to this: with all this incredible power right at your fingertips, where on earth do you even start? How do you navigate this whole universe without just getting completely lost?
Well, you know what they say. Every explorer needs a map, and for the OpenClaw universe, that map is the awesome-openclaw repository over on GitHub. It's this amazing community-curated list that pulls together all the best resources, everything from install guides to must-have skills and, super importantly, security advice. This is basically our guidebook for today's tour.
Okay, so let's take our very first step. Every journey has to start somewhere, and this one starts with installation. Let's see how our map helps us figure that out. And this is where that awesome list shows its value right away. It goes so much further than just the official docs. I mean, whether you're trying to set it up on your own laptop, spin it up on a cloud server, or use Docker, there's a guide tailored for your specific situation, your terrain. It just fills in all the gaps and makes these complex setups way more approachable.
All right, we've got our agent set up. Now it's time for the really fun part. Let's start exploring this arsenal of skills that gives OpenClaw its actual power and intelligence.
And when I say arsenal, I'm not kidding. There are over 700 skills available on ClawHub, which is the official registry. This is where you go from having a basic chatbot to a highly specialized personal assistant that can pull off some seriously complex tasks.
The awesome list is fantastic here because it helps you cut through all the noise by highlighting some of the really standout skills. And the range is just wild. You can give your agent its own crypto wallet and email, bolt on a deepfake detector, let it crowdfund projects, or even have it cook up a personalized business briefing for you every morning.
Let's just zoom in on one of these for a second to see how advanced they can get. Take Resemble Detect. This isn't just about spotting fakes. It's a full-on media forensics suite. It can even do source tracing to figure out which AI platform actually created a piece of synthetic audio. I mean, this is professional-grade technology you can just plug right into your personal agent.
Now, a project like this is only as powerful as the community that's building around it, right? So our tour wouldn't be complete if we didn't take a look at the ecosystem that's grown up around OpenClaw. And wow, what a community it is. People aren't just building skills, they're building totally new ways to interact with the agent itself. You can really see that dedication in all the custom web interfaces people are creating, from desktop apps to self-hosted dashboards with voice control. This level of activity is just a fantastic sign of a really healthy, thriving open-source project. Okay, so before we wrap up our tour, our map has one last absolutely crucial section: advice to make sure your journey into the OpenClaw universe is a safe one. And this brings us to a really critical point. When you're dealing with this much power, you have to be responsible. An AI agent that's connected to your personal accounts and your files, it needs to be locked down. These best practices, which are highlighted in the awesome list, are your essential rules of the road. Things like sandboxing, restricting access, and carefully checking skills, these are totally non-negotiable for running this thing safely. This quote really just nails why a guide like this is so valuable. In this massive, fast-growing ecosystem,
The awesome OpenClaw list works like a filter. It's curated by the community to help you find the signal and all the noise. It helps you find what's useful, what's powerful, and what's actually important. And that leaves us with one final thing to think about. As AI tools get more open, more powerful, and more decentralized, there's no way the official documentation can cover everything. So will community-curated maps, just like this one, become our most essential tools for navigating the future of technology? It's definitely something to chew on. Thanks so much for joining the tour.